You're overanalyzing the joke. It was because you would eat a pig.
That'd be funny for like a fucking Gandhi, whatever, Hindu, because they don't eat sacred cows and shit like that.
I'm glad Wiz never found out I had a pet goat.
Did you eat it?
No, but you would have.
Oh, fuck.
He would have fucked it.
Oh, shit.
This is episode 49 of Below 500. If you are listening to this episode and you listened to episode 1, you are extremely real, because this episode marks 1 year, almost to the day. Today is April 25th. Our first episode dropped April 26th of last year. And Wiz is dressed fully Astros head to toe. So in the course of 1 year covering sports and pop culture, Wiz has gotten 0% less toxic.
0%.
Just for the Astros.
Oh no, we're entering prime Cowboys toxicity time. So I'm fully prepared for that to make a raging comeback.
I'm not toxic when it comes to the Cowboys. Like, I'll be toxic after a win. But like in general, I don't think
you ranked Micah Parsons top 10 just because you were right after the fact doesn't mean
just because you were right
doesn't mean it wasn't
I ranked
toxic.
him the second best rookie preseason. So where did he finish? Second best rookie behind Jamar Chase.
If I'm right in the argument, it doesn't make it wrong that I smack my wife. It's still abuse. Just like your top 10 list, because he ended up being good.
So wait. So I get shit for a good prediction that had no basis to it.
It's
but,
the no basis.
But I also
part.
get shit.
There was no reason for you to make that
I
prediction.
also get shit. I didn't want to put fucking Justin Fields there. But I also get shit for assuming fucking Allen Robinson will do better with someone other than Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, because both of those picks had no basis.
No. So the Allen Robinson had a basis to it, because it's like he's got Andy Dalton and Justin Fields.
I will say at the time the picks were made, the Micah Parsons pick was worse than the Allen Robinson pick. Now, just because you want to put on the hindsight 2020 goggles doesn't mean that toxicity did not play into the Micah Parsons pick.
That was, what would the word be? That was a keen prediction.
No, you don't get to put on your analyst cap here.
No, because I saw him in preseason. I saw him in training camp. I saw him, itching to be out there. Yeah.
That list came out before preseason.
That list came out like right after the draft.
Preseason is like months, not just preseason games.
Molly Percocet. I can't say anything because what the fuck was that?
I was dancing to you, like shitty dancing.
Don't do that again.
Putting your hands up.
No. I know what I'm about to say though, because we didn't forget about Nico Collins at 10.
Oh
yeah, I would look better putting Davis Mills at 10 than Nico.
Davis Mills probably was a top 10 rookie last year.
Top 10 value.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, value definitely.
I mean, what's his name?
He's a second top 3. I'd say that it's a top 3 rookie quarterback.
What was the tackle Lions took? I can't remember his name.
The Wahoo?
Penei
Sewell.
Like he probably like, I mean, he'll be better, but like last year he probably wasn't even a top 10 rookie.
He was pretty good.
He was solid later on. Like Rashawn Slater was better. Oh yeah, like Rashawn Slater, the guy, is that the Chargers drafted? He ended up better.
Yeah, he also had the benefit of being on the Chargers.
Yeah, but
you got to think
okay, go ahead.
No, move on. I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah, I was about to say shut the fuck up, but I was gonna let you get your piece out.
treating him like Chase.
Anyways,
So what are we moving on to?
Thunder loves that anyways.
Anyways, since we're talking about the draft, this week is officially the 2022 week of the draft. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You got rounds 1, rounds 2 and 3, and rounds 4 through 7. We are going to be giving you a mock draft of all 7 rounds.
No, we are not.
one by one. We are all giving you our. We're all giving you each pick.
All 199 picks.
My I'm blanking. My what the fuck is the last pick called? God damn,
Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Relevant. Yeah, I was gonna throw some stupid ass name out there for Mr. Relevant, but I couldn't think of it.
Texans had that a few years back, and he ended up being good for like a few seasons and retired.
I saw this story where it was like years ago. They used to throw like parties from Mr. Irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
So the two teams, the last 2 picks, kept letting their timer run out. So they'd lose their pick and go to last, and it went on for like an hour. And then they said, "Okay, fuck it, fucking pick."
Who finally caved?
I need to look that up. Y'all, oh fuck.
But yeah, I'll go on while Wiz looks that up. So a little bit of draft news before we cover our mocks. Since our interview with Andy last week, Trayvon Walker has moved into the betting favorite for the Jacksonville #1 pick. Now, that doesn't necessarily tell me, though, if that's like what Vegas thinks or if him at plus 225 was just getting hammered, and so they had to move him to cover some losses. Because depending on what sportsbook you look at, he's anywhere from minus 200 to minus like 250, I think, on DraftKings, which is a heavy favorite. And I think Aiden Hutchinson is plus 200 now, which drastically changes my betting strategy.
Evan Neal's at plus 16. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and Ekwonu has moved from like plus 1,400 at the time of recording to plus 500.
Like right now is the time to hammer Evan Neal. If you think,
see, I don't think that's worth the sprinkle because I don't see it.
If you got to spend $20, I'd throw it on there.
Oh, see, when I'm in Vegas, I'm running $10 units.
Oh, then what the fuck's $10? Throw $10 on it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, so that's I'm betting. I'm really kind of leaning heavy on my draft day parlay to hit. I'm a parlay picks 1 through 3, and I bounce around. I actually, in like the hour before this, when I was finalizing my mock drafts, I had a mock that I really liked with Aiden Hutchinson at 1, and now I was going to really change up my parlay. But then I got like, I looked at a couple more expert mock drafts, and I seen one person talk about how in San Francisco, Trent Baalke had like a proven track record of going with athletic potential over proven college performance, which would technically be Walker versus Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
And that switched my mind back again. So I ended up doing another mock draft with Walker, and I think I've landed back again. I think I've come full circle back to my Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Ike Ekwonu top 3. And I think that's where I'm going to let it ride.
I think the Texans are going Gardner.
That's what I think too.
I mean,
they're heavy on both corners. It could be Gardner or Stingley because they've done a bunch of last minute research on Stingley.
I think
I don't think there's. I'm not saying there's no way, but I just think you're crazy to go Stingley over Gardner. If Gardner's still available and you go over him for Stingley, I just don't. What if that doesn't pan out? You're going to look like an idiot.
I mean, Stingley is one of the best corners. He was seen as the best corner until
he is, but he hasn't played football in a year.
Exactly, his injury.
Jamar Chase didn't play. Oh, injury.
Yeah, his injury.
Yeah, Jamar Chase sat out.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that. I
Stingley had a severe injury.
Exactly.
What was it?
Knee. I want to say knee.
Oh.
And that's why I say, like, any other situation, yeah. I mean, I think Stingley is a good corner. I have him going in the top 10. But with Gardner still available, I just think it's a risk that's not necessary to take. Like if you can get Gardner, why try to reinvent the wheel?
Y'all know it. Whenever Gardner was targeted last season, you know what his passer rating was, or the quarterback's passer rating?
I don't know. It's different in college.
0.
Oh shit!
When Gardner was targeted, the opposing quarterback's rating was 0.
How's that possible?
Never
Because he
allowed
gave up
pass.
completions.
Or never. I don't know. I saw today.
I wonder if negative passer ratings a thing.
No,
I mean, it probably could include. It was also he himself had more touchdowns than the opposing quarterback.
Yeah, because he only gave
up
one touchdown.
He gave up no touchdowns.
Yeah, well, he gave up one touchdown as a starter in college.
Oh yeah, he gave up. I'm talking about last season.
I know, but either way, that kind of goes into what I'm saying. Is you have that just fully in your lap at 3, and you're gonna overthink it and go Stingley. That don't make no sense to me.
I don't think they go Stingley.
Though, I still have them. I have them going Ekwonu. I mean, he's the guy that's in the mix for number 1 overall that lands in your lap at 3. And what's y'all's second pick?
13.
It's not out of the question that Stingley's there at 13.
I feel like they'll take Jamison Williams at 13, or if somebody falls, they trade up or they trade back. 13 is literally a question mark.
Unless some big news comes out that sheds a bunch of new light, I think I'm sitting tight on Walker, Hutchinson, Ekwonu all the way to draft day.
Let's see. I've got Walker, Hutchinson, Gardner. And then I have both New York teams taking tackles. Jets are taking Neal, and then the Giants are taking Ekwonu.
Hunter, I'll let you go before I interrupt again.
My top 5.
Sure.
1 sec. I'm trying to look for those stats. My top 5, I got Jax with Trayvon Walker, Detroit with Aiden, Houston taking Gardner, Jets taking Evan Neal, and Giants taking Kayvon.
So I have it on a reliable source that the Jets are in love with Thibodeau. Not that they've made their minds up on Thibodeau.
Reliable. So that was really hard. Like my first mock draft, I'll reset it halfway through. My first one, I had Kayvon going there, but then I'm like, well, if they really want to give Zach Wilson a chance, they're going to take tackle.
So from what I heard, I think it's highly likely the Jets go Thibodeau at 4. Because
Really?
I mean, if you really look at it, the majority of the things that have caused him to drop have been off-field issues, things he said to the media, kind of things he said it before, like in his recruitment to Oregon. It's been very little of his on-field play that has caused him to fall down the draft board. And per sources, the Jets, after their meeting with Thibodeau in person, are just in love, and said that he basically shot up their draft board after his interview, and he calmed all the nerves surrounding the issues that have been kind of plaguing him. So
I just think it makes too much sense for the Jets to go tackle wide receiver. I mean, you give Zach Wilson the best chance he'll ever get.
Real quick, during his 3 seasons in Cincinnati, Gardner has never allowed a touchdown in coverage.
Damn.
And I have Gardner at 5. And then, so here's another question, which with both y'all having Evan Neal y'all both have Evan Neal to the Giants?
Jets.
What do y'all have? This is other than the Jaguars, this is probably the biggest question mark in the draft for me. What do y'all have the Panthers doing at 6?
So Thibodeau's still there for me, so that's why I've been picking.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Where do you? I said, to me, besides the Jaguars, the biggest question mark in the first round is the Panthers at 6. So what do you guys have for that?
Mine's kind of bold. I got them taking Ritter.
Wow.
Really? That
Mine's
early?
bold. Yeah.
That would be
it wouldn't shock me, but
that would shock me. That would be a blockbuster. That would
I was pretty
blow
bold.
up the whole draft. Like that's one of those picks that could like shake up the next 10 picks below them.
Yeah, you want me to read you my top 10?
Go for it.
So you already gave you my 5: Trayvon, Hutchinson, Gardner, Neal, Thibodeau. Okay, so 6, I got Ritter. Giants at 7, Icky. Falcons at 8, Malik Willis. Seattle at 9, Derek Stingley. And Jets at 10, Garrett Wilson.
Okay, so I told you I got Walker, Hutch, Aquanu, Thibodeau, Gardner, and then I think if the Panthers go quarterback at 6, it's Pickett.
See, I almost did Pickett, but I just feel like I like Ritter better than Pickett, but I didn't want to put Malik Willis my favorite.
So the only reason I think Malik Willis is the best quarterback in the draft.
Same. I feel like Atlanta is the one who'd get them, whether they trade up or not.
I have Pickett most likely to Carolina because Pickett was committed to play for Matt Rule at Temple. And then Matt Rule left. I
mean, I see it completely. I got Pickett going in the first round also somewhere else. I could see Ritter and Pickett switching, or those two teams like switching.
I think the 6th overall is way too big of a reach for Pickett. I think it's a massive possibility because the Panthers have the pick 6, and I don't think their next pick is till like 104.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So if they want Pickett, I think the most realistic thing is they trade down into a 15 to 20 or 10 to 15 spot and try to get like a lower first round pick and a second round pick. That's what I would do. But barring any trades, I don't think you go with Pickett at 6. So I have Evan Neal to the Panthers at 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got Pickett going at pick 20.
Then I have Charles Cross at 7 to the Giants. I heard early on, and I haven't heard per my sources that anything has changed.
Or your sources.
That the Giants, basically from day one, their draft strategy was Sauce and Cross. And then 8, I have Garrett Wilson. I don't see the Falcons going quarterback here. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because, I mean, yeah, they need a quarterback, but they also need a wide receiver. Their wide receiver 1 currently is Russell Gage.
I mean, I think the Falcons probably be the worst team this year, so they can get their quarterback next year.
That's exactly what I said. They have Mariota, and Mariota is serviceable. He'll get you through the year.
They don't have Gage. Gage is in Tampa.
Okay, even better. Then I can't fucking name their wide receiver 1.
Fuck. Pitts.
That's a tight end.
I mean, that's all they have. That's literally all they have.
Cordero Patterson is their wide receiver 1.
Zadarius Smith or something like that.
Yeah, so you have to go wide receiver. Let Marcus Mariota limp you through this season, and then you can get a quarterback in an actual good quarterback class next year. And so then I have Malik Willis at 9 to the Seahawks. That's one I feel pretty confident about.
Yeah, I can see Malik going to either 8 or 9 to the Falcons or Seahawks.
And then 10, I have the Jets rounding out with Derek Stingley.
So I just looked it up real quick, and the Carolina Panthers' next pick is 137.
Jesus. That sounds like Houston.
Like I said, if they want a quarterback,
it's funny.
They need to trade down.
It's from the Rams through Houston. But no, my 6 is Thibodeau for the Panthers. I got the Giants getting Stingley Jr. So,
that's from the Brandon Cooks trade.
Oh, really? Damn,
it's got to be.
But so I got the Giants getting Aquanu and Derek Stingley. That could be dangerous. The Falcons are getting Garrett Wilson. The Seahawks are going Charles Cross, and it's the Jets. And I've been hearing a lot of things about this receiver being the most can't remember what they said, but I got the Jets going Jamison Williams still at 10. I know there's other options out there, but
See, I think the
I-
Jets are in a position where they need someone that can play sooner than that.
I just feel like I can't remember what I saw earlier. I need to look it up, but they were saying like Jamison Williams is the guy you want on your team, like not just because he's a great receiver, but like leadership wise and things like that. He'll be a locker room presence. So I think the Jets are
Jamison Williams just gives me Devonta Smith vibes.
re-
And
I
I
mean,
got burnt by Devonta Smith in fantasy. So
yeah, but he's still not bad. He's dealing
no
with
I don't think Devonta Smith is bad. I just obviously with his injury, and
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't see him being.
But if you tell me Devontae Smith is his floor and he's a great locker room presence, I mean, I don't think that's a bad take.
Yeah.
Um,
So a couple props. The quarterback per DraftKings, the quarterback line for the first round is at 2.5. Y'all going over or under?
I'm going over.
I've got two.
I'm
I've
going
got 3.
under.
I've got
I'm
an
going
under.
under.
So where's your first quarterback, Gooch?
Malik Willis at 9.
I've got Malik Willis at 20.
And then so my next quarterback is Kenny Pickett at 20 to the Steelers.
Oh, okay. See, I got the Steelers. I got Malik Willis dropping all the way to 20.
Kenny Pickett he seems like a guy that has Steelers written all over him.
And
I got Kenny Pickett at 20 also.
I've got Kenny Pickett at 32 to the Lions.
See, I almost did Sam Howell at 32, but I chose Lewis Sign instead.
Okay, and then we can do my other piece if y'all wanted to kind of finish out our drafts at like y'all's team. So
Wait, who'd y'all pick at 13? Chill out.
13.
Yeah.
Zion Johnson.
Who?
Jermaine Johnson.
Ew.
I had
Both
Jermaine
of those
Johnson
are-
in.
Jermaine Johnson's actually realistic. Zion Johnson, not.
Zion,
really.
he's all over the place in mocks. You know, he could be. I've seen him going early. I've seen him going in the 20s.
I have Zion Johnson
Yeah.
at 14 to the Ravens.
Really.
So did I. Oh, you cute ass.
Yeah,
Me and
I've seen
Hunter are on
him.
the same page. Me and
God.
Hunter are either gonna be real happy or real sad Thursday.
I've seen people have Zion Johnson drop all the way to Dallas, and then I've seen him.
Ooh. Who do you have got Dallas taken?
It's not who I want, but I am 100% convinced we're taking a receiver. So I think we get Burks.
See, I got y'all
So-
taking Chris Olave.
I think.
See, I don't think Olave lasts that long.
I think the Saints get him at 16.
That's what I have the Saints at 19 getting him.
See.
I got
Um,
Saints taking Charles Cross and Trent McDuffie.
I feel like with the Chargers and Eagles right there, I feel like the Saints are going to be worried about people trading up. So they're going to go ahead and grab them.
See, so here's my thing. I definitely think y'all are eyeing a receiver, and I think if Jerry Jones had his way, y'all would take Olave.
Mm-hmm.
I like Treylon Burks. I just feel like this is kind of weird. I don't know how I ended up here because I definitely have kind of had my eye on taking a receiver this whole time. But when I was doing my mock, when I got to y'all both times, there had already been kind of a little bit of a run on wide receivers. And I kind of had y'all in a best available situation. So I've got y'all taking Daxton Hill in both mocks that I did.
That I would not be disappointed with that.
No, I think that's a good pick for you. I think it's kind of a good hybrid. I mean, he's a guy that could possibly like return kicks or something if he needed to be super fast.
I mean, that's something we really need because I think CD and Pollard are our best kick returners right now, and you don't want them returning kicks really.
Daxton Hill, brother of Oklahoma State legend Justice Hill.
And the Cowboys, if they need anything, it's safeties, offensive linemen, and defensive linemen. I think those are our 3 biggest.
And I'm
needs.
convinced I'm 100%. Like, I think it's 100% possible. Y'all trade up if you think Olave is slipping through your fingers. I think it's very possible y'all trade up into possibly the top 20.
Yeah.
To try and snag Olave.
See, I'd love to trade up for one of the tackles early. I don't care what we got to get.
I don't
trade up
understand
for one of those
why
guys.
it seems like a foregone conclusion. Y'all are going wide receiver, though. I think wide receiver is the last thing that y'all need. If you were to rank y'all's actual needs, Jerry Jones just wants to be sexy with his first round pick.
Because Jerry Jones loves to build in-house. That's why we got rid of Cooper, and he saw how productive our offense was with Cooper and CD. So I think he wants to double down on that, get the next duo.
And I think Treylon Burks is a perfect wide receiver if y'all have to take wide receiver in the first round. Because to me, Olave doesn't give you anything that CD Lamb isn't already giving you.
No, that
because
you need to be playing more of like an air raid offense with him too, which the Cowboys kind of run, but not really.
Because Treylon Burks gives you like true size, which I mean is like because CD Lamb's not giving you elite size. James Washington's obviously not.
No,
Michael Gallup's
need that.
not. I mean, Michael Gallup's really your only like jump ball threat at this point.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why I think Treylon Burks fits well, and Chris Olave just gives you more of what you already have.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So what I was saying, so for the first 2 rounds, however many picks your team has in the first 2 rounds, give me your best case scenario for your team come draft weekend. So like I'll go first. So mine, and I understand this is a very like much of a reach, and it's a good chance it doesn't happen, but there's talk of Devontae Wyatt from Georgia getting overlooked for Trayvon Walker and Jordan Davis and falling. So I went Devontae Wyatt at 21 in the first round. And then this one's definitely a reach, but I definitely think he's kind of on the radar. In the second round, I want the linebacker from Montana State, Troy Anderson. If we get those 2 picks, I'll be over the moon about the Patriots this season.
I had Devin Lloyd falling to y'all somehow.
That would be
that's what I have.
that too. I think he's first linebacker off the board.
Oh, he is. He is. He definitely is. I don't know how I fucked up and had.
I don't know who I had taken him. I
fucked up and I was like, oh shit.
No, he's my first linebacker off at 21. Shit, I didn't realize that.
There's so many things I could say for Houston that I would want to hope with 3 and 13, the first time ever they have 2 first round picks.
3 and 13, matching your record. Before you say there's 17 games now, fuck off. It was funny.
No, it would have been funny if you would have had the math right.
3. Were y'all 4 and 13, weren't y'all?
Yeah, because it's 17-game season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we won 4 games, I believe. 4 or 5. I think it was 4.
2 of which were against the team above you.
Yeah, sure fucking was.
Anyways,
something to say about it?
Who do y'all want? What do you want in the draft, Hunter? Obviously, Sauce.
At 3, yeah, I'd love Sauce or Icky at 3. Yeah, I'd be happy with either one. I just prefer Sauce, honestly, because my dream situation I want, if they don't trade any picks, would be Sauce at 3, or Jameson Williams at 13, and at pick 37 in the second round, Kenyon Green.
I have Kenyon Green as a first rounder.
I do too. I'm just praying he falls to 37. Yeah. But I feel like they're going to end up trading the 13th pick. I don't know if they're going to go up or down, but I feel like they're going to trade it. They said they really want to. I saw today there was reports saying they really want to address the edge in the draft. So I really have no idea now of what's going to happen. I'm just ready for Thursday to come
y'all
on by.
Y'all could trade 13 and 37 to the Panthers for 6.
That'd be stupid.
I mean, you get Sauce at 3 and then steal Garrett Wilson or something at 6.
That'd be dumb. It'd be dumb to trade up for a receiver whenever this draft is so deep a receiver.
I'm just spitballing. I'm just thinking off the top here.
I mean, I still don't know why they traded a 6th and 7th round today for the Patriots 5th round pick 170. I don't know why they did that, but
yeah, that didn't. So who is it? The Patriots and somebody have like a decades long like streak of making at least one trade in.
I think it's the Texans, honestly.
So I think that has to be something, because I remember one year they got to like the 5th round and hadn't made their like signature trade yet, so they traded like the 135th and 137th and just like swapped them straight across.
That's funny.
We all
traded today.
That's instantly that's what we're talking about. That's instantly what the trade today made me think of.
I mean, I don't see it unless Nick Caserio is planning something. He's a genius. You've seen his work in New England and his work in Houston last year. His first year as GM with no first or second round picks, he hit on almost every pick of the draft. So I mean, to giving him 2 first round picks this year, I think we had the most, if not like the second most draft picks this year. We for sure top 5. We had a shitload of draft picks. So I don't know what he's trying to do with it. If he's trying to consolidate them to package it to make a trade up to be more appealing, I don't know. But I'm confident. I think I'm going to be happy no matter what, unless they do a last minute move. Like whenever Houston drafted Titus Howard first round, I was pissed. I didn't know who the hell he was. He was not mocked to us at all. He wasn't even mocked as a first round pick. He was mocked as a late second. But right. He's been great. He's been above average tackle, so I can't really complain out of Alabama State.
All right, was
so
the most unpredictable of them all.
No, so yeah, 24. If we do go wide receiver, I'd want Traylon Burks, I think. But like I said, I'd be happy with what's his name, Daxon Hill at 24. If he's there, I'd be happy with. I've seen Zion Johnson drop to 24 in mock drafts. I love him, and so pretty much I think safety or lineman. And at 56, you just go best available, which one you didn't pick.
Y'all's next pick is until 56.
Yeah, Jesus. 24 to 56.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, what school do you think is do it?
I'm saying, what's the Patriots' next one?
21 to 53.
Yeah, because we're 3 picks apart.
Yeah.
What school do y'all think is going to have the most?
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. Fuck yeah.
It's Georgia.
It's got to be Georgia. They had so many seniors. Not to mention many top talent. Like they're the best defense. Their whole defense is.
Dude, eligible. Like they're literally stacked. I mean, because you got Trayvon Walker, Jordan Davis, Devontae Wyatt. They're all going first round.
Mm-hmm.
Nakobe Dean is a fringe first rounder.
He's going first round, I believe.
I think the safety goes first round.
Blue sign. I think he does too. I got him going 32 to Detroit.
I've got Nakobe Dean going 27 to the Bucks.
I think I have them taking a safety. I think I have them taking sign.
I mean, this is deep Georgia draft.
Oh, one last draft question. I actually heard this on Pardon My Take today. What do y'all? So if Tom Brady entered the draft today, right now, as current Tom Brady, what position does he go in the draft?
20.
I think he's probably a second or third pick. Second or third round pick, excuse me.
But I mean, what are they going to do other than flip him?
Current Tom Brady's a third round pick.
I saw rumors today about the Dolphins. They offering
a second
round pick for.
Yeah, I think that's when he was retired, though.
Yeah, second round pick for Brady and a first round pick for Sean Payton.
I think it's when Brady was retired.
That would have been the most wild trade. Trade for a retired player and a retired coach.
How do you trade more valuable for a coach than? I mean, I understand. I guess you'd get more out of Payton than you would, but I feel like the Saints are in the best position right now because I don't see him coming out of retirement. I see him come out of retirement. I don't see him coming out of retirement and then reaching like a buyout. I feel like he's going to do good by New Orleans and have somebody trade for him. And I feel like that person is going to be Dallas. I feel like Dallas will be the team to trade like a first round pick for Sean Payton.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Brady still.
No, I'm talking about Sean Payton.
No, he's not worth the first round pick after he's out for a year.
If Brady was draftable this year, you don't think not the Titans, the Lions would be interested in him at 2?
No.
No, what sense would it make?
Why would it? They're not a win now team.
And I don't think a team is going to flip more than that for Brady. I think, you get around 16 with the Saints or, 21 with the Patriots or 20 with the Steelers. I mean, and those are teams that are a quarterback away.
I think y'all are underestimating the mythical creature that is Tom Brady.
I just do you think Tom Brady goes on the Lions and they compete?
So it's not so much that they compete. It's more of a, if you have the chance to draft Tom Brady, are you passing it up?
A 40-something-year-old Tom Brady?
Yeah, I'm not doing that unless you're. What team?
He was
is
second in the
complete?
league in passing.
What
I know
team-
that. I know
what-
that, but he.
What team is complete? It will win a Super Bowl if they had a quarterback.
I didn't say that. I
That,
didn't
no,
say
no, no, no.
So-
That's the
so-
only way. That's the only way you take them the first round is
So-
if you're a team that is full on every position except for quarterback.
So
That is the
because you
only
only
way.
have him for like 2 years at best.
I think he plays for
Exactly.
2-3 more years.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not you don't a first round pick. You want them to last 5 to 10. You want them to last whole career, not 2-3.
So the Lions draft Brady.
But what
What
if that
happens?
2
He's
to
gone
3
after
what if
2
that-
years and they did nothing.
What if that 2
Or-
to 3 years was like almost a guaranteed NFC championship?
It's
or
not almost
Fuck
guaranteed.
that.
conference
You-
championship.
You
parent.
think
No,
you think
the Lions
he
are
went
not 2 to 3 years from a
Thank you.
championship.
No, he Tom Brady could start on the Lions.
Okay,
today,
here's a question:
and he would
does
not.
he have a rookie contract?
Sure. He's
Yeah,
draftable, so we'll say yes.
That changes things because then you got Brady there. He's going to attract free agents. People are going to force trades there.
I see nobody fucking
And
forcing
he's-
a trade to Detroit.
I mean,
For Brady?
For
Dominic
yeah.
Sue's coming back.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck, I was searching something Gooch, and you fucking went on with this shit, and I forgot I was going to search.
I just think y'all are underestimating how
The-
much the league
If I
fears
was
/ admires Brady.
if I was Seattle, maybe. If I was Washington, maybe.
I'd say a team probably even trades up to get Brady. That like is like a player, a Tom Brady away. Like I said, the Steelers trade up.
You said earlier, and we can rewind the tape. I'm like 90% sure that you said the Falcons are a quarterback away.
Who said that? Me?
Who said that?
Wiz.
Oh.
No. Earlier, I said the Falcons want to get other things because they could get their quarterback next year, a better quarterback. Because I said they're going to be the worst team this year.
Oh, maybe you did say that.
Look, I'm scrolling through the top 32, all 32 picks. Teams I see possibly taking him would be Seattle, Washington, maybe Minnesota, maybe the Saints.
You don't think
I
there's
would-
any
I
chance
wouldn't-
Atlanta? You don't think Atlanta pulls the trigger at 8?
Steelers, maybe.
With
No.
what?
With who else do they have?
Like you have Tom Brady and Kyle Pitts and Cordero Patterson.
Yeah. Hey, I'll roll the dice on that.
With what defense?
Tom Brady's getting murdered.
Exactly.
You put Tom Brady on the Steelers, he lasts 3 years. You put Tom Brady on the Falcons, he's retired midseason.
I would if I was Tennessee at 26, I'd do it.
If I was Tennessee, I'd move up to fucking 10 to do
My
it.
my only surefire pick to do it in the first round would be Tennessee.
No, Steelers, Saints, even Patriots all make sense.
Saints would probably make the second best sense, but I feel like the number would make most sense in the first round would be Tennessee.
No, minus quarterback, I think the Steelers are a better team than the Titans.
What wide receivers? Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool's mid.
Who? What wide receivers does fucking Titan? They have AJ Brown and that's it.
AJ
why they cut-
Brown's out.
Yeah, and AJ Brown wants out.
That's true. I mean, I doubt he'd want out if Brady went there.
Yeah,
That's
but
true too.
but like,
Guarantee you, Julio would come back too.
and Brady's going to take 2 mid receivers over 1 good receiver, and he's going to make those 2 mid receivers the best receivers in the league.
And they also have a great offensive line, so he wouldn't have to worry.
So
about
do the
getting hurt.
Steelers. So do the Steelers.
They also have Derrick Henry,
And the Steelers have a top 3 defense in the league.
Titans have a good defense too. Out of nowhere,
But not top
I'm shocked. Okay, I would still.
Oh,
No,
wait. The
They have a
Dolphins
sh-
would get him.
That's true. But Dolphins don't have a first round pick either.
Oh fuck! They just trade every single pick they have for 2.
They don't have a pick for 3 years. They have Brady on a rookie deal, and they don't have a pick the entire time he's under contract.
Hey, it might be my worst take ever on here, but I'm saying you take a quarterback, like you give every team Patrick Mahomes. The Dolphins are by far the best team in the league.
I don't know. I don't trust that line. The only thing I don't trust on that team is the line and the quarterback.
But I think with Tom Brady,
What
Tom
they
Brady
did, they signed to Armstead. That's the only big thing they did to that line.
but they have one of the best receiving rooms in the league.
Yeah,
They have the perfect running back room for someone like, I mean, say you got Tom Brady, someone like Tom Brady. They have
a great defense.
I'd argue the best defense in the league 2 years in a row.
Other hot stove trade news that has come down my pipeline today.
Spit it out. Fuck.
I didn't know this was
down my pipeline around the corner.
That came down my pipeline today.
Just came across my table. I didn't know this was even being talked about. There are trade rumors around Darren Waller.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, even crazier. Really? Okay, I gotta look at that.
Apparently, the Packers are interested in trading one of their firsts for Darren Waller.
But you know what? Like Renfro and Adams, what they do would be complemented so nicely by Darren Waller. Like
exactly.
So
I'll tell you where I heard this from. Tyler.
Oh, PFF
in Vegas chat, and he's not happy. But I can't see that.
Yeah. It just says the Packers and Raiders have engaged in trade talks regarding Darren Waller. What do y'all think about Kadarius Toney?
I think trading him would be a mistake.
Oh, definitely.
You're not getting back what you picked him at.
No, but I would trade for Toney before I would Debo. Cheaper contract.
Oh, you're saying like, you trade a third for Toney on that contract versus 2 firsts for Debo.
Exactly. Debo's only had one good year. And it's recent. Debo is like heavy recency bias.
I mean, Debo's been good since the Super Bowl year. He hasn't been this good.
He's been injured. He has an injury history. It's literally just
because he's been ran into the ground.
Yeah.
Like he's all they've had of the Kittle, and Kittle's had an injury history.
I think the versatility of Debo kind of boosts his value.
But you see John Lynch today said he's going to try and mend relationships with Debo because he can't imagine trading him.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't either. I mean, he's your most reliable receiving option. Because, I mean, like I said, Kittle has significant injury history, and Brandon Ayuk is a fucking shit show.
Oh yeah, he'll have like one game a year, and that's it.
Well, and like just his on the field, off the field, like
effort.
Yeah, his like work ethic.
Yeah,
and just in like preparing for games.
He's horrible. The anti Jerry Rice. So we're on 45 minutes of a draft talk.
This is the 1 year anniversary draft spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, what was our first episode draft talk?
No, it was NBA playoff talk.
Okay,
which there's really not much of. Like, yes, they're going on. Nothing has really happened.
The only thing scaring me.
The only notable thing that has happened in the NBA is that the Nuggets didn't get swept.
And I mean, let me see the Nets score right now. The Nets are down 7 with 8 minutes left from getting swept. 76ers are down 10.
That. Nets will clutch that.
I think so. The Nets are scaring me right now for watching you, of course. But I would say the biggest takeaway is for me in the playoffs right now is that the Dallas Mavericks are tied 2-2. The Utah Jazz. I believe they are 4 and 5 seeds, and the Dallas Mavericks don't have Luka. Like, how? Like, the Jazz got to blow it up after this. I don't know if y'all give a shit about that, but
I mean, what are
no.
they blowing up?
They're
Gobert,
getting
Jamal Murray,
Gobert. No, that Jamal Murray's the Nuggets. Are they?
Nuggets, Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan. One of the two are gonna like Mitchell's either gonna like ask out or like force out, or he's gonna be like trade Gobert for something fucking else. Someone's got to change on that team. Like they're great in the regular season. When it gets to playoffs, teams figure them out. They shouldn't be down 2-2 to a Luca-less Mavericks.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit. Let's go ahead and get below 500 man of the week. You've already brought up the Nets.
Yeah, so the reason I say the Nets is the whole trade saga they've dealt with. So they got James Harden, and in the process gave up Jared Allen and Karis LeVert. And then they traded Harden for an injured Ben Simmons, Seth Curry,
Who still has yet to play.
Yeah, in the playoffs. Like, you're in an elimination game right now, and your back hurts. Fucking get out there. I mean, like, your season's over after this. But like, so I think like right now the Nets would be better off keeping LeVert and Allen, and even like because obviously Harden didn't want to stay there, and Ben Simmons was not the answer. Maybe he will be next year, but definitely not this year.
So my below 500 man of the week is Chicken Hitler. AKA,
yeah, what the fuck is that?
AKA Glenn Taylor, AKA owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Y'all are aware of what's going on in Minnesota, right?
No.
Yes.
So they keep having protesters run on the court at their playoff games.
Yeah, that's the only thing I noticed. I don't know why they're protesting.
They are animal rights activists protesting owner Glenn Taylor's commercial chicken farms.
Did you see that?
The tackle?
Oh yeah, like the security was like waiting for her.
Yeah, so the protester was dressed to look like an NBA referee and was going to run on the court and run up to Glenn Taylor's courtside seats and eject Glenn Taylor.
That's so cool.
But yeah, they're protesting because in his commercial chicken farms, he has apparently been killing chickens that contract swine flu or bird flu. He's been having chickens that have been catching the Chinese bird flu, and so he's been killing them to keep them from passing it to the rest of the flock. Okay. You can say. I don't see anything wrong with it. That seems perfectly reasonable.
Yeah,
it seems almost more humane, if you ask me. I don't understand the protest. I haven't researched that much into it, but in this attempt to quell the spread of bird flu in his chicken farms, he has killed 5.1 million chickens.
Jesus Christ, how many chicken farms does he have?
AKA Chicken Hitler, if you know anything about Holocaust statistics.
Holocaust statistics.
There is a chicken Holocaust going on in Iowa. But and then the other funny part of this whole story is that this has happened at every Timberwolves home playoff game, and the Timberwolves are 3-0 in protest games.
Damn, they need more.
Right. So at what point does this become a conspiracy that Glenn Taylor is like hiring and planting these protesters? But did you watch the video of the one from just the other day? John Morant was pissed.
Yeah.
He's sick of it.
He said, y'all do that shit. Oh, no, I think Desmond Bane's the one that said, y'all do that shit. No. It's Anthony Edwards. He said, y'all do that shit in Memphis. Don't do that here. Anthony Edwards said that. But I guess he don't understand either. I didn't understand until today.
Yeah, no, I didn't understand like what was actually going on until today. But then when I heard, because like I'm thinking like, okay, you got a chicken farm. This side gets bird flu, so you kill 10 of them to save the 50 on this side. This man killed 5 million chickens. How big are these chicken farms?
I mean, do we really care about chickens though?
I mean, I don't. I had chickens growing up, and they're disgusting,
Oh,
filthy,
yeah.
vile
Same.
creatures.
Same.
Ashley was an FFA when we first started dating, and she was poultry judging or some
dude,
shit. They're fucking awful.
Oh, did they show the dead chickens?
No,
Do
it
y'all
was
know what
like
I'm
just
talking
like
about?
showing
That's
off.
a thing.
No, it was like they're like sizing of the breasts of the chicken, stuff like that.
Yeah, so there's 2 different kinds of chicken showing. There's that kind of chicken showing where you show live chickens, and then there's another type of chicken showing that my ex stepsister did, and she showed dead chicken carcasses. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. But you raise these chickens, and then you slaughter them, and then you pluck them, and you show the raw, dead, plucked carcass, and it gets judged, and winners get it awarded.
Makes sense.
You know,
It's the grossest. Like First of all, these aren't like regular looking chickens.
Yeah,
They only have like half
called-
their feathers.
yeah, they're called fryer chickens. I show chickens also.
They're the nastiest looking chickens
They're
you've
fucking
ever seen in your life.
You know, they're bred or like they're. I can't think what you call it. It's but they're like genetically modified in a way to where they can't lay eggs. It's very rare for them to lay eggs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I had 25, and I think they laid a total of maybe 2 eggs.
I don't know that ours laid any eggs, and we had like 30.
Yeah,
Hunter, did you ever raise a pig?
I wanted to, but no,
Ashley did, and she ate it.
I would
That's
too.
what.
Fuck.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Pigs are cute as fuck. I don't like.
You,
I don't think
you
I could
Muslim
raise one.
ass would say that.
I don't think I could raise. No. Muslims hate pigs in general.
They don't eat pig.
No,
Yeah.
they hate pigs. Pigs are filthy. That's why, like, pigs are the filthiest creature on the planet. They eat their own shit.
The joke was
Glad-
that you wouldn't eat a pig you raised.
Yeah.
I know,
Glad
I know. But I was
glad I didn't
misinterpreting, or you're misinterpreting it because
No, you're over analyzing the joke. It was because
no,
you wouldn't
yeah.
eat a pig.
no,
you
that'd
raised.
be funny for like a fucking Gandhi, whatever Hindu, because they don't eat sacred cows and shit like that.
I'm glad Wiz never found out I had a pet goat.
Did you eat it?
No, but you would have.
Oh fuck!
He
you.
would've-
He would have fucked it.
Oh shit. No, when I worked at Discount Tire, they used to call me goat fucker.
Hence the joke.
Yeah. But
Jesus.
Hunter, do you have a below 500 man of the week?
I didn't. I had to come up on the top of my head, and I will take the easy one and say Phoenix Suns fans.
Yeah, fuck off.
What do you think?
Sorry, Danny.
Because I'm betting.
Oh,
on the
that's
Suns
right.
here.
I forgot you're betting on the Suns.
Yeah, Chris Paul can rot in hell. Like
It's not. Don't blame Chris.
he put up
Paul.
like 4 points last game or some shit like that.
Bro, if anything, below 500 man of the week is Chris Paul because he just
Who are
did
they?
not.
Who are the Suns playing?
The fucking Pelicans.
And
Oh,
Pelicans
God.
are they're.
I mean, they're nice.
they're pretty.
They got
complete.
Valanciunas. They got Brandon Ingram, and they have CJ McCollum.
I still haven't given up on the Suns to pull this series out.
If the Pelicans win this round and somehow get Zion back next week, Zion can he is dunking. He between the legs dunk. He can give 15 minutes a night.
Yeah, so like I'm withholding my like sorrow or pity for Suns fans because I think they still pull this series out. But if they don't,
Well, Booker's
they
out 2 to
lose-
3 weeks.
I know. I still think they can pull it out. But if they lose to a Zionless Pelicans team, Suns are down atrocious.
So, question: would you rather build your team around Valanciunas, Brandon Ingram, and CJ McCollum, or Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton?
The Pelicans.
You're picking those 3, I think.
Yep.
How
Devin
many
Book-
years
Devin-
of Chris Paul do I get?
Say 5.
Give me Chris Paul.
Really?
He's up there in age. I don't know if he can carry on that
Yeah, but-
style.
Well,
for 5 years.
just say he does. Like,
Give me,
honestly,
like,
I
if
think
I
I'm
get-
taking
if I get
Bro.
5 years of current day Chris Paul, I'm taking that.
Brandon
Joe-
Ingram's KD Jr. Like,
And Jonas is one of the most underrated bigs in the league.
yeah.
I
And
like
CJ
Valanciunas.
McCollum, the sharpshooter out there. I mean, I think
That's
you
a
can take Devin
nice-
Booker out of the series. It's scary.
You're
Right,
not
you're
even
talking about-
you're not even bringing up Zion either, because with this healthy Zion, that's a stacked team. It's a
Mhm.
deep team too with Alvarado on
Right,
the
but we're
bench.
talking about building around, and given the specific players that Wiz listed, if I'm building a team, my goal isn't necessarily to win right away.
I mean,
so-
nobody expected the Pelicans to be this far without Zion.
Give me Chris Paul to help me build and develop some young talent. So
Which, I
then by
mean, don't get me
years-
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Phoenix has. I mean, they're not the 1 seed for no reason.
Right. That's what, and I'm saying that, like, I want Chris Paul. To,
I think
like
it's
said,
kind of
if
it's shitty that he brought up Ayton because they don't even sure they want to keep Ayton.
No,
It's kind of
But I
shitty he
think,
brought
like-
him up instead of Booker.
but I'm no. But I'm saying like
with
I'm
what they
thinking-
have right now, because like
Yeah.
Booker's not playing and Zion's not playing.
Yeah, I was comparing who's playing right now because I mean, I really think I'd pick the Pelicans 3 because I mean, no diss to Chris Paul, but Ayton is a very, he's limited in what he does. He's great in what he does, but he's limited in other areas. I'd probably take Valanciunas over him. And so you're pretty much asking, would you take Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum or Chris Paul?
Okay. Hunter, do you want to do your honesty hour first or my top 3 first?
Let's see your top 3.
All right. My top 3. I don't know how I thought of this or where it came from, but my top 3 for the week is top 3 pet peeves.
Oh, motherfucker. Here we go.
I knew Hunter was gonna be chomping at the bit. On
Number
this
1, Wiz breathing.
People don't tip. Oh yeah, fuck off.
Number 2, Wiz's bias. I can't think of anything else to bash Wiz about.
Okay, number 1 is the sound of styrofoam.
Just
Makes me want
fuck that.
to kill myself.
Number 1, loud eaters. That's my number 1.
No. Number
far.
2, people who don't know how right of ways work at a 4-way stop sign. They can burn in hell.
Number 2, wet socks.
I mean-
Huge pet peeve. My socks are even a little bit wet.
But how often
changing
do your
them.
socks get wet? Oh, no. Like if I go out for like a 5-minute walk, come back, like if I walk my dogs, come back in, take my shoes off, I got to put on a new pair of socks. Like I can't take them off and put them back on.
Okay, would y'all consider wet socks pet peeve or no?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's just very uncommon, I'd say.
I don't think it's that uncommon at all.
That's
I
not.
think
Yeah,
it's
it's not,
fairly common.
yeah.
Really, I never. I guess at 90% of the time I wear my boots to work. So
Oh, what you're saying that your socks get wet? I'm talking about like for people to have like that as their pet peeve.
no, I meant like for your socks to actually.
Oh
get
yeah, man.
wet.
I work all day long in waterproof boots, but I do it for that reason. I spend
Yeah,
good money every year.
my boots are
on
waterproof.
Waterproof boots, so that I don't have to deal with wet feet. My number 3 is people that don't let you merge when you're like on like an on ramp or off ramp.
That's what I was about to say for my 3.
It's not that hard.
No,
It's not that hard to slow down just a little bit to give me a 10-foot space to squeeze in there. And like it's not slowing you down that much. People act like it's going to delay their trip by 15 minutes to let me merge in front of them.
Yeah, to kind of tie onto that would be like you're leaving out of a driveway or parking lot, and people will park right in front of you instead of leaving a little bit gap for you to pull out. So now you got to wait extra long.
Oh, speaking of parking, my other one, people who walk down the middle of like parking lot lanes.
a whole
Oh,
like,
that's-
family,
yeah.
family of 5, fucking taking up the whole thing.
Yeah,
I almost committed vehicular manslaughter on 2 lesbians this weekend.
something else to tie into that. Not putting your card away. How about you put your fucking card away?
Oh yeah,
piece of
no,
shit.
no. People
if
who
you
don't
don't
put their
put your
carts
card
away
away-
are going to hell.
You deserve to be executed. Or to put it better, people who don't put their carts away are not seeing heaven.
Hey,
No, I hope you go up to heaven's gates and God says, "Nope, you didn't put your card away."
Y'all didn't catch the reference on that one. That was an inside reference.
well, I'm
Not
thinking.
seeing heaven. I'll explain it off air.
Okay. Quick rep before I forget. So you mentioned execution. April 29th, there is set to be an execution by firing squad in South Carolina.
That's lit.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Utah, you can still choose that too.
Well, only reason why they chose that is because apparently there's a shortage on the chemicals or whatever it is to make the death by injection,
Yeah.
the whatever lethal injection. There's a
We-
shortage, so they made him
Texas just
choose.
did it last week.
Uh, they just made him choose between execution or electrocution or firing squad. He thought it was inhumane for electrocution, so they're gonna line up 5 people and put a bag over the dude's head and make a mark where his heart is, and 5 people shoot him in the heart.
So, do you want to know how to stop crime in America?
I
Play
think
that
you were gonna
live.
say.
Play that live at
I was
halftime
gonna
of
say
NBA
make
finals.
executions public again.
Oh yeah, like
So-
like this guy robbed a 99-cent store. Here's his execution.
This guy robbed.
Okay, that's a
convenience
pretty
store.
liberal use of the death penalty.
Well, I mean, that's what happened to this guy in the '90s. I think it was. He robbed a convenience store. The clerk pulled a gun on him. The guy that's getting executed took the gun away and killed him. He was supporting his cocaine. I read this whole article yesterday. He was supporting his cocaine habit, robbing a store, and now he's getting shot to death, just like he shot somebody else.
Okay. Quick before I forget. Back on the merging. Does Oklahoma have zipper merging or no?
So what do you mean by we have zipper merging?
So it's like a law. Texas has been talking about bringing it for years.
It's not a law.
It's common.
It's kind of like
decency.
the cart thing. It's kind of like the cart thing. If you're a good person, you fucking do it.
Yeah, Texas has been talking about years about making it a law though, where like when lanes actually merge 2 into 1, you have to go 1 at a time.
I'd vote for that.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so.
I don't know what my third one would be. My third one would be I lost my train of thought after cutting out.
Fuck it. Top 3 over.
No, hold on. I had it in my head. That's what pissed me off.
Was it mergers or
no?
My number 1 is people who don't control their kids in grocery stores.
Oh,
that's a good one.
I should be able to kick kids.
Not only grocery stores, but restaurants also.
See, for me, like restaurants, I kind of get what you're saying, but at least for the most part, they're contained to a booth or a table. Like in a grocery store, I have to cross their path.
No, you know what pisses me off? When people will like back up or like swing their cart around without looking around them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm right fucking here. You just fucking hit me, like.
Or people who will like, if you're in like the aisle, they'll put their cart against like one side of the aisle and then they'll just stand there and look at stuff on the other side of the aisle.
Oh yeah.
I don't say excuse me. As I've like grown older, I will stand like behind them and just stand there and wait. And not say anything. And then like, because I savor the moment when they see me and have to act surprised that they didn't know that I was standing there waiting. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can go. And I just look at them and be like, yep.
And aisles should be 2 ways, like treat it like fucking cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hate people who are on the wrong fucking side. Like it's like returning the carts. Just have some common courtesy. Like,
but yeah, like kids should be treated like lateral hazards in golf. Like if I'm pushing my cart down the right side of the aisle in an orderly fashion and your kid does a spin move out in front of my cart at the last second because it's not paying attention and you're not paying attention either, I shouldn't have to stop. I should be able to continue on at my own pace. And if I run your kid over with my cart, that's on you.
Mm-hmm. We need to bring back the leashes.
They're called dependents on your tax return for a reason.
Because they depend on you.
I can't think of that third one. It's gonna drive me nuts the rest of the night.
Just go to honesty hour.
Well, I could pop off some like people that don't pick up their dog shit like where you're supposed to.
Oh my!
That's a big one for me. That pisses me off.
I feel like Wiz doesn't. I feel like Wiz leaves it sometimes.
I do. I can fucking show you. No.
Every
our
time.
apartment complex just sold to a new company. Everyone from the old company left. So they had to rehire everyone. I guess we haven't got new maintenance guys yet. Because the maintenance, like people who didn't pick up their shit, they come out every couple of days and pick it up for them. So like I go take my dogs out right now, there's like 30 shits out there. It's pissing me the fuck off.
Okay, I'm ready to hear this honesty hour.
That we've been sitting on for like a month. Watch it be shitty.
Oh yeah,
So
You've definitely built it up.
that is one answer.
So tomorrow, if you were to wake up tomorrow as a female, or for your listeners, if we have female listeners, opposite gender, what would you do? What would be one of the first things you do?
I was gonna say one of the first things.
First things you do, like how would you carry out your day? Like what's the first thing you do and how you would just carry out your day?
Am I attractive?
You're a fucking
Yes.
female, Wiz.
You wake up as your significant other.
I am selling my body and keeping the money for the next when I turn back into a man.
Who says you turn back? I never said you turn back.
You said for a day.
You did say for a day.
Did I say for a day? I thought I said for the
pretty-
rest of the day. I said you. I'm pretty sure I said if you wake up tomorrow.
Oh, maybe that's
Oh,
it.
either way,
I'm selling
the-
my body. I'm
the-
being an entitled woman who has it easier than men, who gets to just
Oh, wow,
make
clip
money off their
that.
looks.
clip that. The first thing I'm doing is experiencing female satisfaction.
Facts.
That's a layup.
Facts. Kind of put up. I would take like in the case that I like was said, I do turn back into a man the next day. Take a shitload of spicy pics. Shitload enough to
Oh.
where you could run on OnlyFans for a long
So
time.
that's what I was gonna say was if this is like a long term thing, then the next number 2 is quit my job and start an OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
yes.
And this is if I am my significant other. I honestly don't know why my wife still works.
I would
I've given
would
my
likely-
I mean, there's like 350 pound bitches on OnlyFans.
Bro, I would be a whore. Let me tell you. I'd be getting my whole field 25-8.
Oh my god,
I would be getting free drinks out the ass.
dude! Hunter's the new Riley Reid.
I've given
she-
my wife the green light multiple times to do foot pics and butthole pics.
Oh yeah,
Butthole pics.
dude.
I'm fine with
She can
that.
sell her dirty underwear. I don't give a
Because-
fuck. Like,
I personally know a person from my hometown who got I think they declined it too, which is wild because they had an active OnlyFans and got a private request. Someone was gonna pay them $25 for a butthole pic and they turned it down.
I feel like it's kind of
Hunter
low.
sent that for free.
That's kind of low for butthole pic. Come on.
You sent it for free.
Whoa.
I'm a grown dude. Who gives a fuck about a dude's asshole? I'm a female. I'll do it for no less than 100.
No, I'll do 25 all day.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm a
Wait.
female, yeah.
Hey, that pic takes 30 seconds. So
That's
25.
what I'm saying. And
Well,
you're not even giving away any of the good stuff.
I took mine at a 4K video, so
But
for
yeah,
those
no,
listening, I'm pretty sure everybody listening right now has seen it.
not everybody listening.
Dude,
I
that's
promise.
$90,000 an hour. If it takes 30 seconds to take that picture.
I mean, some girl made $250,000 off of selling her farts.
Oh my
So excuse me for thinking that my wife could replace her income with feet pics.
Hey,
ever
gamer girl
jarred-
bathwater.
Have you ever jarred a fart?
No.
Shit works.
God, shut the fuck up, Hunter.
Shit stinks.
Hunter's in an intern program.
Okay. Here's a quick, I don't know if you call it honesty hour, but if y'all could purchase one item, it could be anything you want, doesn't matter how much it costs, what would that one item be?
Like it'll be free.
One
for
item.
us.
Oh,
Yeah, anything you could think of.
It is free.
It's free.
A house.
I
That'd be
think you're
fucked
thinking too
up.
small.
an apartment complex.
That's
you're not-
true.
You're not picking a fucking sports team.
That comes with a lot of stress. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
The Cowboys are worth 6.4 billion, so I'll just flip them.
would you though? Would you sell them?
No, I'm getting Jerry Jones the fuck out of
No.
there.
Like I said, give me. I'm gonna just buy 300 unit apartment complex. Just fucking
Passive
print,
income.
print money.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Yeah, I would do something like that. But maybe I don't know, car wash is one of the ones that they have high revenue.
So
Fuck your eyebrows.
do y'all remember Brewster's Million, the movie?
Why'd you
Nah.
bring up eyebrows?
You said car wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Have you
don't make no
never
sense.
watched Breaking Bad?
Oh, never
Fuck
mind.
you and your eyebrows.
Ha ha ha.
It's fun. It's an iconic moment in TV history.
Okay, Wiz
That
killed
one moment is not iconic. Get off your high horse.
I
Wiz-
am the danger.
Wiz killed the momentum of episode 49.
Okay, well, fuck it. We're fucking
Happy 1 year. Woo.
Yeah,
My
we're
high for the
over.
week is that more than likely by the time y'all listen to this episode, I will be on a plane to Las Vegas. I know this is like 3 weeks straight of my high. being
Rub
Las
it
Vegas,
in my
but
face. Poor Andy thinks I'm going to that trip. And he's gonna be so devastated after y'all. You mainly, Gooch.
I still think
Like,
you're
oh,
hyping
yeah.
it up. I think you're hyping it up just to convince me so that I'll convince Andy.
I'm telling y'all no. I'm like, I'm not going.
You said the same thing last time.
Everybody knew I was going to Jacksonville except for Andy.
Yes, I think you're trying to keep it under wraps better. I think you let the secret out too soon last time.
I'm not the one that did it. Eric did by accident.
Exactly. So I think that you and Eric are trying to keep it way more under wraps this time.
Bro, I'm not gonna be in Vegas.
You're not convincing when you say that.
I'm not, bro. I would not be spending 10 hours door dashing today if I was going to be
Yes,
in
you
Vegas.
would. Yes, you would. You're trying to freaking grind out to
No.
make your money for Vegas.
No, if Hunter was going to Vegas, he would have bailed on the episode for that $2.
No.
That trip.
No,
That's what
but
was going on,
it,
right?
It ended at 6:30. I looked. I was like, okay,
okay.
cool. I'm fine.
No, because that would have been even more suspicious.
Do you want me to show you my? Do you want me to show you my work schedule for the rest of the week? I'm working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You can cancel those.
Oh, Nets are eliminated, dude. How
You're
does
a
Katie and
DoorDash driver.
Kyrie-
It's not like you got to put in a PTO request.
I mean, true.
But it would probably affect him if he just bailed.
No, it doesn't. Well,
Doesn't?
it does to an extent, actually.
It just affects him that he's not picking up the shifts. It doesn't affect him for canceling.
It affects my availability, like
Right. But it would affect it the same as if you never scheduled them.
it would just give me a penalty.
Mm.
I'm not gonna be there.
We'll see.
You know,
Get your hopes up. I'm not gonna be there. I don't have any. Although I would love to now that airlines you don't need a mask.
Oh, did y'all see that Hawaiian Airlines is implementing Starlink on all their planes?
I think who?
is that some
Starlink.
Starlink shit?
It's Elon Musk's satellite Wi-Fi, and it's
Yeah.
going to be free, like full Wi-Fi on all Hawaiian Airlines planes.
Oh, that's cool.
I hate paying for Wi-Fi. It's so stupid.
Okay.
That's why I love Alaskan, because they have their own, like, it's not full Wi-Fi. Like, it's just like they have like their free Wi-Fi and then their paid Wi-Fi. But their free Wi-Fi, you can still watch like 400 different movies on.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty sweet.
I've only flown Delta and American.
See, United's
Bougie
got the same
fuck.
thing. They do
She's young,
I've
free
only
but
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for Delta. I paid for American.
only
I've been on
flown-
like everything imaginable.
Damn.
I've been
You
on
call me bougie.
I've been on
several
United,
flights.
Delta, Southwest, American.
Well, Bush is a United hub,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make them cheaper.
Spirit. I haven't been on Frontier.
You would think United would be cheaper since it's Bush.
You've
is a
flown
hub.
Spirit?
Yeah.
How was that?
The seats weren't as comfortable, stiff. And the plastic that like with the compartments above you was like a cheaper plastic, so they creaked. And then other than that, I mean, the plane ride is smooth, but it creaked.
Were you a minority on the plane?
Yes.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yes.
Spirit is stereotypically minority friendly airline.
So you're telling me it's soul plane?
What's it called?
Yeah.
The person who goes up and down the aisle?
Bro, sign me up for Spirit then.
All those videos you see of like people getting in fist fights on airplanes, those are usually Spirit flights.
Sign me up.
Okay, wait.
Bro,
So,
give me a free Sprite and peanuts and sign me up.
You know
I
what
don't think
Spirit
Spirit's
does?
giving out free Sprites.
Oh, but they have like their trays like this big. It's like big enough.
Oh yeah, like it's like smaller than an iPad.
Yeah. But no, so our first, because we did Spirit both ways to Florida. Our first flight, we pulled down, and it's like you're in the lucky random seat. You get like a random amount of flight credits or some shit like that.
That's
So we
wild.
need to
Fucking
One thing
Willy
I-
Wonka flying Spirit.
One thing I regret is if I would have delayed my flight home from Chicago from I think noon until 8 o'clock that night, like leaving at 8 o'clock that night, I would have gotten I think $600 in flight credits.
Fuck.
But I
That's
didn't do
nice.
it because I was nauseous. I ate some bad airport food, but I got that notification. I was like, I just want to get the fuck home. Like I'm sick. I don't want to sit in
See.
this airport for 8 hours.
Damn.
I'm regretting that. If I would have done that, I'd be in Vegas. Free flight, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm pissed because I'm flying Southwest. Me and my wife both to and from Vegas, and Tyler got in the mail from Southwest 4 free drink coupons for his flight to Vegas, and I didn't get shit. And
How the hell?
yeah, and I've only flown not Southwest once in my life. I'm a freaking
You're
loyal Southwest patron.
Okay. Quick question about the masks. Do y'all think it was fucked up that they like told people like midair that they just like got rid of that mask thing? Because like imagine being someone who's actually
Oh
immune-
no, see, I would be pissed if they didn't.
Re-
'cause,
okay,
like-
so imagine being like the 1% who's actually immune compromised, and
Fuck
know,
them.
but
God
like
didn't want them to live anyways.
but like you get on the ground
Damn.
and you figure this out, then you can like be like, okay, I'm not gonna fly back. But you're in the middle of the air and figure out you can't do shit about that. I
Yeah, I
feel
don't
like it
care.
was kind of fucked up. Like I don't
said-
like wearing my mask.
I
but-
said from the beginning, I said in March 2020, when we were on like ground zero of the pandemic, they need to open everything, undo all their restrictions,
let the
and
weak
get
die.
it over with quick. If you die, you die, and we're better off for it.
I mean, that's what happened with the Spanish flu.
Maga Gooch.
No.
It is what it is. I think I said it on here.
There's randomly people who like just fucking drop dead from COVID for like no reason.
Yeah.
Those people are
it's actually
genetically weak
because-
individuals.
No, it's actually because the RNA strand of COVID pretty much just fucking kills your DNA. Like they don't fucking agree or something. And that's what happened with the Spanish flu back in fucking
They got the
1920.
adult version of SIDS.
I pretty much. But that's what happened with Spanish flu. They didn't do shit about it.
I didn't think Hunter would know what that was.
I don't know why that tickled me so much when it did.
God damn. But no, we just didn't do anything about the Spanish flu and let everyone die off that had that RNA strand. So technically, as long as COVID comes around, since not everyone's died off, you can have a random family member in like 20 years who just fucking drops dead because they got it for the first time, Stuff
Sidebar.
like that.
Adult SIDS would technically be SADS.
Oh fuck. Okay. We've spent enough talking about airplanes and corona. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
coned.
Yeah,
Do you know we were one day? So COVID.
Shut up. I just
No,
you
no,
know
no.
what,
One
never
thing.
mind.
So COVID-19. So COVID stands for coronavirus. The D stands for December 2019. That's what 19 stands for. It was officially named December 31st, 2019. So we were a day away from being COVID 20.
You delayed the outro for that.
Yeah,
That's the lamest COVID fact I've ever heard.
it's stupid as fuck, but I think it's funny. COVID 20. Could you imagine that?
You should have just left it at adult SIDS. That was a good fact.
It's
and
a-
you ruined it.
I mean, that's funny. This is just factual.
Someone do the outro.
Hunter,
Hunter, feel free
you-
to cut out that last part.
Got it.
Hunter, you want to do it for once?
For
seems
once,
a little-
bitch, you've missed so many weeks.
I missed like 4 weeks.
Okay.
But I do the outro every week now when I'm here. So you
All right,
can-
then do it.
Okay, fine. Fuck y'all. thank you all for listening to Below 500 once again, episode 49. As always, make sure to follow us at Below 500 Pod on all social medias. Check out our merch store at just below500.com. And is there a pod there?
Yes.
Below500pod.com.
Yeah. Our merch store is below500pod.com. Sorry about that. See y'all next time. Thanks for listening.
I do it every week. Get it down.
Yeah. I'm on fucking new meds, Hunter. God damn it.
Please make that.